us. I really encourage you to become part. They meet once a month on this, happens to be this day of the month, and they are very supportive and provide a lot of helpful things to our school. This is the Malabar Jazz 1, and it's Jazz 1 because there's other jazz groups also. We have 3 different jazz ensembles that rehearse during homework assistance, which is a newly created period at the end of the school day. And as the name indicates, it's a time when students can seek assistance with their schoolwork. It also gives us a chance to be creative and do a lot of other things that wouldn't ordinarily be possible during the day. These are voluntary groups. There are no grades, there's no credit. They're just doing it because it's fun to do, they like to play. And of course the culmination of practice is performance. And that's what we're here for tonight, is to get a little bit of that applause factor so that we can move on to the next level. Jazz is one of the truest American musical art forms. Most music has come with us from our native countries, and we know it as European music or African music or Scottish music or whatever the case happens to be. But jazz developed uniquely in the United States. And a key component of jazz is improvisation, which we're just now getting into. In fact, we've only had 2 practices with doing improvisation, but we're going to try a couple of solos using that this evening. Our first tune is old Joey Bishop tune that was used in the Woody Herman Thundering Herd group, and called Woodchopper's Ball. In fact, that was one of his big theme tunes. This is arranged by Michael Sweeney. And we're going to feature Maxwell on trombone and Woodchopper on alto. Go easy on this. We only meet once a week. I told him I don't want you to expect too much, but we'll do our best. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now this next tune is sung by somewhat well-known jazz vocalist, though he is green. That's Kermit the Frog. This piece is called Rainbow Connection. And features Leah's on piano. And we have one more piece we have worked up for you. This is called Rockin the Blues, and this is just for fun. It's a sort of a rock style, but it also introduces us to the flatted blue notes that we're going to start learning about next in our improvisation to improve on our solos, allow us more creative outlet. This is Rockin the Blues. When we finish, we will, as quietly as we can, take our equipment out in the hall, and we're going to take some time to move things back into the band room. And I encourage you, if you can, to stay for the rest of this meeting. And when you're done, your children will be waiting for you down at the band room. Thanks a lot.